On this broadcast, we're going to be making the car from the Happy Times Murders movie. If you guys haven't seen this movie yet, I think it's a Netflix only movie. It's got Melissa McCarthy in it, and she is I guess a police detective. And then there's like, the whole movie has puppets. So basically, it's kind of like a puppet movie with, like, if kind of like if the Muppets all went bad. That's kind of my best way to describe it. Yeah, because it's like, I guess, an adult version of the Muppets, and Melissa McCartney's in it, and it's definitely a raunchy puppet movie. So if you guys, that's something you watch with the whole family, but if you're an adult and you enjoy those kind of movies, then Happy Time Murder might be one for you guys to watch, but might not be one to watch with the kids. Alright, even though there's puppets in it. But anyway, this is the car that the main character, not Melissa McCartney, but the puppet drives. He drives listed as a 19... There you go, guys. 1972 Dodge. It says Cadet. Coronet? I'm not sure what the Oh, it's a 1972 Dodge. So that's what it's listed as, a 1972 Dodge. So this is basically my version of it. If you watch the movie, you'll see that his car is a two-door, so that's why I chose the Stallion. It's a two-door as well. Also, this car is free currently, so that's another reason I chose it. If you look at the movie, he does have a rag top up here too, so this is a good choice for your car. And he has white walls too, so that's why the white walls are in here. Now, to get this car, we're gonna go. The reason I always start these builds inside is because normally it's dark out, and it was dark out when I was out earlier. Yep, see, still dark out. So you guys can't see my car at all. Well, sort of, with the light. Anyway, so guys, in order to get this cut, you're going to want to go to your phone, then you're going to go to the internet, and then you're going to go to Southern San Andreas, and just to save your, and then up here you want to go to two-door, and then just scroll all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so if you go all the way down to the bottom, the Stallion is not this row, not this row. So the third row up on the right. So one row, it's not here. See, this is not, it's not in this row, not in this row. It's in there. So the third row up on the right hand side here, this is the car you want. Light green's fine for now, and then hit buy. It's free, so once you hit buy, it's going to ask you what garage you want to stick it in. Go ahead and choose the garage you want to stick it in, and then remember that, because later, and then you wait about 5-10 minutes depending on the server, and then you'll get a message that pops up just above your map and says that the car has been delivered to whatever garage you decide to stick it in. Once that happens, you're going to want to once that happens, you're going to want to call your mechanic from your phone, like this, and
you need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
and then ask them to deliver it to you. Mine is currently in this garage here. It's called the Scramjet Dominator. Maybe. It's not that one. So I guess it's in the. It's in this one. Daliporo Heights 7. This is the one I'm looking for right here. And now to get this delivered, you would just hit X, okay?
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Now once he delivers your car to you, you're gonna want to get in the car and take it to your local Los Santos Customs for customization purposes. Alright guys, while I'm driving down there, it's a great time to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new here, please go check out my channel. I have tons of back videos for you guys to watch, as well as I have playlists over there for you guys to look through. There's a ton of playlists with a ton of movies, car builds in there. Basically, if you're a fan of TV and movie car builds, then this is the right channel for you, because that's really all I do. I build them and then show you guys how to build them in GTA so you can build them yourselves. One thing that you guys want to go over there and check out is my playlists. I have a ton of back builds for you guys to enjoy. As I said before, I have playlists on there, and on those playlists, they're pretty much labeled for like what they are. For example, if you're a fan of Fast and Furious series, I have a playlist over there called Making Fast and Furious Cars in GTA. It has all my Fast and Furious cars in there. I have one over there called Making Simpsons Cars in GTA. That's obviously all my Simpsons cars. The Simpsons! You know those guys? Yeah, all those cars are in that. And then I got one called Making the Family Guy cars in GTA. That's one of them. And then I got one called Marvel Comics. I have one called Marvel, I believe, or Marvel Comics. That's all my Marvel builds. DC Comics one is all my DC builds. And then I've got a playlist over there called Making TV and Horror Vehicles in GTA. That's obviously all my horror cars. If you're a fan of the horror genre, check that out. It's got like Christine and all those horror movies, vehicles. Go check that playlist out on my channel if you're interested in the horror genre. And then I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that pop into my head. Disney. There's one on there called Disney that's got on all my Disney builds. It's got that's got all my Cars builds as well as my Toy Story builds. That's in there on my Disney one. The one that says Disney. And then there's another one on there called Making the Cars of the Stars. Basically what that one is, that's a playlist where I make all of the vehicles that the TV celebrities drive around. For example, Betty White's 1977 Cadillac's in there. I believe it's 1977 Cadillac. And then Elvis's pink Cadillac from Graceland, that's on there, of course. Alright, so make sure you guys go check that playlist out if you're a fan of making celebrity cars. So again, it's called Making the Cars of the Stars. Alright guys, now that I got that all on the way, we're going to pull in here and start this build. Remember guys, this is the Classy Stallion. You get this from Southern San Andreas. Scroll all over. Oh, forget one thing. First, hit the two-door. Then scroll all the way to the bottom. And then right on this right-hand side as you're scrolling down, you're going to see the Classy Stallion stone right here. That's the one you want. Get it in light green for now. You're going to change the color in a minute anyway. Alright, and then once you hit this, hit buy. Now remember guys, it's free, so you don't have to have any money for it. Just pick a garage you want to stick it in, and then hit X, and that'll do that. That'll complete your purchase. Then wait about 5-10 minutes, and it'll say that it's been delivered, whatever. Right above my map there, it'll pop up a message on the lower left-hand side of the screen above the map saying it's been delivered. When that happens, call your mechanic, like this. Pull up your mechanic from your phone here, and have him deliver the car to you.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
And of course I have mine in right here, Stallion. And then in order to have this delivered, I just hit X, and there.
I'll get back to it then.
He wouldn't put it in this parking lot, but he put it somewhere close to me. And then once he does that, I'll bring it right in here in Dallas Customs to do my build. Okay, guys, pull in here. Now, while I'm pulling in, you can see it's the Classy Stallion. It's under the muscle category. So the first thing you want to do is armor this vehicle up to 100% armor. Then you're going to go race brakes. For your engine, you're going to go EMS level 4. Put your level 4 engine. You don't need explosives. Horn doesn't matter. Lights, we're going to leave these stock. Alright, no neons on this car. Loss prevention, you only need if you steal one. Plates, those are fine for now. Blue and white. Respray, no. This is where we're going to have some fun. We're going to go down to metallic, and then we're going to go to bright green. That's the one you want. And then go back out of there. So I was just looking to see if that would make it any better, but let's go bright green. And so to do the paint, we're just going to go primary color, metallic, and then you're going to do bright green. That's the one you want. Alright, back out of here, back out of here. Now, when you buy this car, this is how it's going to come stock. This is how your car comes stock. Now, don't freak out. To put the roof on, all you got to do is go up here to stock roof, the first one. You can also, if you want to have it matched to your car, you can go to this one here. That's just going to match the color of your car, but he did have like a rag top on here, so I just went with option number 1, stock roof. Gave me the rag top. Alright, you don't want to sell the vehicle. Suspension, I just left the stock. Transmission, make sure you race transmission. And then turbo, make sure you go to turbo. Now for your wheels, wheel type, it's going to be lowrider. And then you're going to find these big worms. Okay. And then you're going to go to wheel color. You're going to leave that alloy. Tires. Now, to put these white walls on your vehicle, you're going to want to go tire design. And these are your stock tires. Now to add your white walls, you just go from here down on the customs, and that puts your white walls on for you guys. Then you get tire enhancements. Make sure you add your bulletproof tires, tire smoke. Make sure you go black tire smoke. Now back out of here, back out of here. Now, for the windows, he didn't have any tinting like this, so just leave none. Alright, yeah. And then we're gonna pull out. And I'll show you guys the completed version. There you guys go. This is the completed version of the Happy Time Murder car. Again, guys, this is built under the Classy Stallion. It's a free vehicle. You can get it from Southern San Andreas. If you found my video, you'll be able to get it, because I showed you guys twice in here how to get it and how to have it delivered from your mechanic. Alright, so this is the Classy Stallion, and in the movie it's a 19... It has an... I have it listed as a 1972 Dodge Cadet. Not really sure exactly what a Cadet is. I've heard of a Cornet, but I'm not sure what a Cadet is, but that's what it's listed as. A 1977 Dodge Cadet. But regardless, this is the car that I chose to build it in. It's the Classy Stallion. I'm just looking at my notes here. It's a 1972 Dodge Cadet. Okay, and that's the car in Happy Time Murder. It's a two-door in there with a rag top, so I just go with the two-door with the rag top. And then the white walls, he had white walls, so I had the white walls. Alright guys, this is your completed build of the Happy Time Murder car. I'm gonna get in here and drive this vehicle back. This is my movie car garage, or one of my movie car garages. I have a few now. Welcome in whoever's watching. Leave a message so I know who you are. Alright guys. Okay. Alright. It's a great time to remind you guys to go over and check out my channel. I have tons of back builds for you guys. Oops. I have tons of back builds for you guys to enjoy. So make sure you go over and check out my channel. All my playlists are pretty much labeled. You know, they're labeled pretty self-explanatory. You know, for example, my Fast and Furious cars are in a playlist called Making Fast and Furious Cars in GTA. My Simpsons cars, I'm making Simpsons cars. My Disney vehicle builds are called Disney. You know, so it's self-explanatory. Guys, just go over and make sure you guys check it out. Alright. For this build though, remember guys, this is the 1972 Dodge Cadet from the Happy Time Murder with Melissa McCartney, where she plays a detective and there's a puppet. It's a puppet movie, basically, and she plays a detective. Someone's murdering puppets, so it's kind of like a real raunchy version of the Muppets. So, and I think it's a Netflix only movie, so if you guys don't have Netflix, you can't watch it. But if you do have Netflix, go check it out. Don't watch it with the kids though. It's only going to be one of those movies you want to watch with the adults. Alright folks, yeah, so that's the complete build guys. Again, it's built on the Classy Stallion. I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing if you like this video. Also, be sure to check out my channel if you're new here. Subscribe, and if you like this video, smash the like button. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you guys on a future video. Bye, everybody.